you walk over? What did you see? What were your emotions as you see him staying there on the ground?
Well, I saw him kind of flip over. I guess it was a Ariza. Obviously, that's always scary. Guy hits his neck. You worry about that. So we were all over there out of concern, and then fortunately, he was up, came back into the locker room with the doctors. We played out the half, checked on him at halftime, and he was going through a series of tests, and that's why he didn't start the second half. We wanted to make sure he was okay, but our doctors cleared him, and he's doing fine.
Two questions, Steve. When you said tests, were they concussion tests?
Yeah, the basic protocol when you get hit in the head, he passed everything, and but we wanted to make sure, and we trust our doctors. They took him through the process. He was out in the hallway. He was in the locker room. Whatever the tests are, I don't know, but we obviously were going to be extremely cautious, and then our doctors eventually said he was okay, and then we put him back in the game.
While he was down under the basket, what was he saying, and did he seem woozy or did he seem rational?
I wasn't in the mix. The doctors were hovering over him. I was 10 feet away.
Steve, what were the emotions of the team at halftime, just with the injury happening, you guys down, obviously?
Well, we had climbed back into the game. We got it within 10 at the half, and Steph was walking around the locker room. Everybody was checking on him, and he seemed fine. So the emotions were good. We thought we had a good chance to win the game, and we went back out there and played.
Steve, did you need to hear anything from Steph yourself, or was it strictly the doctor's communication with you? Did you need anything?
Well, by the time he came back, it was mid-third quarter. So when we went out for the second half, he was still getting tested, and I was coaching the game, and we were playing, and so it was strictly going to be: are the doctors going to let him play? Is he okay to play? Bob Myers was in the room with staff, with the doctors, and he got the okay, and so we put him in.
And just generally, what can you say? What was going wrong in this game from right from the get-go? Was just defensively? Would you say?
Well, I mean, they made everything. They won the game in the first quarter. They were ready to play, probably more ready than we were. We were on our heels. They were making shots from all over. They were obviously coming out with some fire, and played extremely well. And tough to come back from 23 down after one quarter. I was really proud of our guys. We made several runs. I can't remember what we got, a 2-6, I think, a couple times. So we made a really good push. We fought, but that game was a first quarter game. Game was won in the first.
Immediately after Steph came out, after his ball, you go on a run there. Was there, you think, some emotion about Steph going down there? Was there any kind of a reaction that you think is on the basketball court?
I have no idea. I mean, Clay started making some shots, and we started getting some stops. I don't think it was any emotional thing. I think it was just we started playing better.
Coach, what are your thoughts on Dwight Howard's flavor of one, and do you think that should have been a flavor two?
I only got a look at one replay, so I'll look at it again. I couldn't really tell exactly what happened.
Steve, you guys did such an effective job defending James in the last game. What was different tonight other than just shocking?
Well, the game sped up. They got off to such a quick start. We had a few turnovers. The game was going fast, and he was in a good flow. He made shots early, got into a groove.
Steve, any indication before the game that maybe the team's middle edge wasn't there like it was in Game 3? Because obviously in Game 3, you guys came out ready to play from the jump. So any idea, anything at all before the game that tipped you off?
No, during the game, but nothing before. We got beat on backdoor cuts. That's usually a pretty good sign that you're not ready to play defense. Got lost a couple times in transition. there were some signs, I thought early on that we were not sharp. But as far as before the game, no, we looked ready, but I guess we weren't.
Thank you.
Thank you.